He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game.
18-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Blocking 18!
Steady. From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
That's good.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run mode. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ready, ready!
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Ready! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Cougar 19!
Throwing is Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. Rodgers now. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught by the running back wide. And the Steelers are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Check. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and 9.
Get it. Bronco 80. Come 19. Come 19. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver.
Michael Dixon.
And that'll set up fourth down. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 46-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's a designed run. He's looking for room on the edge. but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
4 yards.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Stafford fires to cut. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and inches.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70, Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18.
To the air, it's Milroe. Get this complete, it's Cup again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to get
That comes out low and is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
This ahead for 2, maybe 3. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
258, 630.
Throwing, Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Slip again.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 42-yard
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive started.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, You can make a bad throw.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60, 40, 70.
Milroe. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready. Bronco 80. 3.
Now it's Milroe. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Get it. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, Milroe. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner.
Okay, ready?
Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Go.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 34 yards. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
319.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Metcalf, the motion man. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Roll forward. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Go street. Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
On the Seahawks' 47-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Worry on the stop. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Seahawks 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Hot 70.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Rogers. That's caught. Right side, it's Firemove. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Sim. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Seahawks.
To the air, it's Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Milrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, break.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. Take a shot downfield, looking for Cup. He's got it! And he will have the Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
On the jump.
One more time with Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Seahawks 13.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crypto, a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's halftime she get full.
Kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Throwing on their first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Another try following the sack. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers will be just 3 yards from the end zone following that interception.
Sudden change now, and about the most difficult sudden change there is for a defense. They've got to come on the field now with the end zone in clear sight of this opposing offense. That's not a pass that should have ever been thrown so deep in their own territory. Now it looks like it's going to cost them at least 3 points.
Go to 50, and you block up 26.
Pressure comes for Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Warren. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18.
Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Check smash. Down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Kenneth Longer gets it for the first time. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Ready. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 20.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Go, Reed, go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Hauled in by Irwin on the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. 60 by Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
Walker on first down. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's officially into enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Milrow with it on first. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. They gain 14 on the play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Walker running to the right. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second down at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Viking 18. Seven Pirates.
Monroe looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Monroe throwing on third down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, first and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's a screen play to Warren. Gets some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air here on first down, Rogers. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Play action with Rogers. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down throw by Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Steelers with a likely punt coming up. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Broncos. Go.
Milrow from the gun. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. Complete to Walker on the check down. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A throw right side finds Cup. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Tap to 60, tap to 60.
First down throw here from Milrow. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
All right, here we go. Second down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Hey, 88. 318. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
24. Seahawks 6. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Sims now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
No.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
For Seattle.
And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Right there. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Throwing here, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Come on. Hits. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. He calls for and makes the fair catch. An abysmal punt here. They have some incredible field position.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A give left side to Warren. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Warren once more. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rodgers here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
That's caught for the 1st. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Milrow with it on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No time. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19.
Trying for it with Milrow. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
That's good.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They just get the play off. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. He's got his man. This is Walker. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back is...
That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers to kick off.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Now
start the drive with Warren. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Warren. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run now on 2nd down. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Warren here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This will be from 52 yards. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2 touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
To throw, here's Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield on second. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Steelers have it, headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers grow the lead now to 22 points. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, Milrow.
At the 29-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
And that's good.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. Scotty.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Liking 18. Go.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun, Milrow. A throw right side, finds Cup. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down from the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. That's caught. Here's that shove it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Throw on third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Gonna have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their